What is up, guys? It is Pup, your coach of the Green Bay Drilburs, and today I am building my team for the LGL playoffs. We are facing off against Hydreigon. Hydreigon's a great guy. He is the 11th seed, we're the 6th. So, no bye for us. It's fine, didn't really expect it. Something different about the playoffs, we're going to have 3 games, so like a best of 3. So, I'm really scared. If you guys are excited for this video, and for hopefully a good playoffs run, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll appreciate it a lot. But without further ado, let's just get right into our teams. Go over mine first. We got the Grookey, got Terrawoobat, got Frillish, Sprigatito, Swirlix, Litleo, Gibble, Rhyhorn, Treeko, Galarian Slowpoke, and Starly, while Hydreigon has Galarian Farfetch'd, Pawniard, Galarian Ponyta, Sandshrew, Fuecoco, Mareanie, LILEEP, Dratini, Terrachoodle, Magikarp, and Nimble. So my Terra types are Fire and Steel on Woobat and Fairy Flying on Treeko, while they have Steel and Grass on Fuecoco and Fire Water on Choodle. So looking at this team, it looks really scary. First of all, if you don't really care about this team builder, it should be like link on screen or was. Just go to that time and watch the battles. Hopefully it's a long video, or I mean, hopefully it's a short video and we just beat them a million times. But it's gonna be a long one, I'm guessing today. So first off, looking at their team, they have the Galarian Farfetch'd and they have Nimble, which are both first impression users, which completely bully all 3 of my grass types. It actually just bullies my entire team. I don't really have good answers. I really don't switch into Galarian Farfetch'd at all. I could see that thing running like Choice Band, and that would be really tough for us. But even if they're rocking like just like an Eviolite set, it's going to be really hard to take that thing down. There's a Pawniard, which is their kill leader. It's destroying people. It's annoying for my team. You know, Swords Dance, Sucker Punch, Knockoff, Iron Head, that sort of thing is destructive. The Galarian Ponyta is super duper fast, base 19 speed. I mean, not base 19, but like it gets up to 19. The most of anything on my team is 17. We have 5 people at 17. So that's pretty tough. Besides that, they have Fuecoco as an unaware wall, which would really suck for one of my Pokemon if it's there. But I mean, we can work around it. Mareanie can set Toxic Spikes and just be a complete nuisance. They actually really might not bring this thing. I have 2 ground types on my team and 3 grass types. Like, I could probably beat that thing. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for what I wanted to go over. And it's going to be a really uphill battle. You know, I wish I got to choose who to face because I would not have chosen Hydreigon in a million years. This matchup is actually horrible for me. I think they're going to bring Galarian Farfetch'd, Pawniard, Galarian Ponyta. I think Fuecoco and Mareanie both come, and I also think that Nimble makes an appearance today. But I could see something like Dratini or LILEEP coming as well. I definitely don't think that the Sandshrew comes. Magikarp obviously won't come, and I don't think Choodle comes, but if it does, it has to be Terrifier. And Terrifier Choodle can actually like go into our team a little bit, but I also think that we have good ways around it. I'm just not bringing all of them today. Let's go over what I thought to bring. I'm gonna start off with Grookey, as always, rocking an Eviolite, Grassy Surge with Protect, Grassy Glide, Knockoff, and Woodhammer. No U-turn on this set. Decided to drop that for Protect so we can get around both first impression users. It can also be used for like Sucker Punch mind games. But the important thing is no one on their team wants to take a Woodhammer. Not one. If they switch into Fuecoco, then I'm fine sacking this thing off to get a knockoff on Fuecoco because that means that we can sweep later in the game. We're rocking max attack and mostly max speed up to 16. If you saw our speed tiers, they have Galarian Ponyta, which goes up to 19, and then Magikarp up to 18, but they won't bring Magikarp. And then everything else on their team is 16 or lower, with both Galarian Farfetch'd and Pawniard being their 216 Pokemon. And both of them will probably run Adamant, because they need to be super powerful versus my team. So I thought that going max speed with an Adamant nature on this thing would be really nice to outrun those. I mean, they might know, looking at my team of 517s, that they should probably run Jolly, but who knows what they're actually going to do. I don't even think Pawniard usually runs a lot of speed anyways. And Farfetch'd, it could run a lot, it could run none and just be bulky, and in that case it would be really annoying. But this thing can absolutely chunk their team. They have no switch-ins, so that's the real idea. Next up, we got Treeko. Obviously, gonna have our synergy there. Grassy Seed on Burden. We're Terra Flying with Acrobatics, a Drain Punch, Seed Bomb, and Protect. Protect, obviously, there for the first impressions again. We didn't really need Seed Bomb, but I thought it'd be nice to have Stab, and it's really powerful in the terrain. It'll hit Sandshrew and non-Terrachoodle if they decide to bring both of those. But really, the bread and butter is Acrobatics and Drain Punch. Acrobatics absolutely destroys their team. Drain Punch destroys Pawniard. Also hits a LILEEP super duper hard. Like a Terra Steel Fuecoco, it'll hit hard. No Terrachoodle, obviously. So I thought that was really good. And we're rocking just enough speed so that when we're max, we'll outspeed like a Scarfed Galarian Ponyta max speed. I mean, we didn't really need it, but I just thought better be safe than sorry. Especially, I think that thing might get Trailblaze, so they can run like an Adamant. I mean, they can run some sort of like Life Orb set or something with Trailblaze, and we'll still outspeed them, which is really nice. And max attack on this thing, split defenses. Just try to get some nasty hits off and hopefully be able to clean up with the other Pokemon on our team. Or in one of the games, I could definitely sweep with Treeko. Done a couple times already this season, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it again. Next up, we haven't brought Rhyhorn for a while, off the top of my head, so we're bringing him with Berry Juice. We got Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Toxic, max defense, and a lot of speed actually. So what this speed allows me to do is outspeed a non-invested Marini. I don't know why they would want to invest in Marini. I mean, I guess they could if they want to outspeed like a Frillish that's trying to outspeed it. But I really don't like Frillish on this team anyways. But I thought that would be really nice to be able to Earthquake that thing and take care of it because it can be a really big threat. It'll also outspeed like if Choodle's uninvested, if Nimble's uninvested, Sandshrew even with a little bit, and then Fuecoco obviously. If it has nothing. And then Toxic is there for like a LILEEP that wants to come in. It can be there to take care of like Dratini, even though I think that thing might be Shed Skin. But I mean, it can be fine into that. We cannot Toxic the Galarian Ponyta, which is annoying, but we have Heavy Slam for that thing, which hits it super hard. And Earthquake just destroys the rest of their team because they have no Flyer, no immunity at all, and their resist is Nimble. And that's it. Next up, we got Swirlix. We're rocking a little bit of an interesting set this week with Berry Juice Unburden, but Draining Kiss, Flamethrower, Calm Mind, Thunderbolt with a lot of defense and a lot of special attack. We have a little bit of speed so that once we get the Unburden proc, we're always going to be outspeeding I think we're outspeeding +1 like Farfetch'd and Pawniard if they're Adamant, if they end up being Scarfed or anything. And if they do end up being Scarfed and, you know, knock me off, then I get my Unburden boost. I can Calm Mind up and I can Draining Kiss to get all that health back. I Flamethrower on like a Nimble, on the Pawniard, even on like a Terra Fuecoco, and then I have Thunderbolt that hits Choodle and Marini. So this thing can absolutely sweep them. It just depends on, you know, what kind of scenarios we get. If they're running Poison Jab on the Farfetch'd, then it's definitely very tough. So hopefully they do not do that, but who knows what they're actually going to run. That would be a huge issue for me. Honestly, just Farfetch'd destroys my team in general, so we're going to have to really find ways around that thing, and we'll probably have to sack a couple mons in each game just to get rid of Farfetch'd, but once that's gone, I think we have a pretty good shot of winning. Next up, we got Woobat. Rocking Eviolite with a simple set, Terra Steel with Calm Mind, Stored Power, Heat Wave, and Roost. You might be saying, well, they have Unaware Fuecoco, and Woobat really doesn't care. If I am Terra Steel, I'll always eat one hit after I get a Calm Mind up because I'll be +2 special defense. I have enough speed investment to outspeed everything except for Ponyta and Magikarp, which isn't coming. If it does come, that would be insane, but it really doesn't do anything. It gets destroyed by Grassy Glides and by everything on my team. We have a lot of defense on here, so we can try to eat hits from like Ponyta, Farfetch'd potentially, and Pawniard. Also, I guess Choodle and Nimble. But really, the thing we want to do with this is just Calm Mind and we can hopefully take out everything on their team after like an Eviolite's knocked off a Fuecoco, or if stuff is just chipped, we can Calm Mind, maybe get to +4/+4 just with 2 Calm Minds, and then we're able to sweep as long as Ponyta is either slowed or dead. And then last but not least, we're gonna have Choice Scarf Litleo. This thing is hopefully there to catch the Ponyta off guard. Rocking Adamant with max attack, rocking Return, Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, Facade. Facade is in case we get like Toxic from Toxic Spikes, or just Toxic by Marini in general, even though we shouldn't be switching into that thing. Potentially, I think LILEEP also gets Toxic. Not 100% sure off the top of my head. But Toxic Spikes look great in my team, so I feel like they might run that and then power up my Facade and I'll just destroy them. Or I can Flare Blitz sweep them with Scarf Moxie. I'm really hoping that the Ponyta is either like scarfed and we can take advantage of it. We figure that out early and we take advantage of it, or they don't have a Scarfer on their team and Litleo's just able to catch that thing off guard and destroy it with a Facade or a Return or a Flare Blitz. So that's really the plan. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different doing best of 3. So I have to take more notes. I have to remember what kind of sets they're running, try to see what kind of EVs they have, try to bait out Terras, see what they are. And I'm actually very, very nervous about this. I couldn't have gotten a worse matchup in this first round. I would have rather played Chef again, even though he's crazy. But I would have rather played almost anyone than Hydreigon in this matchup into Galarian Farfetch'd. But, the best player usually prevails, and hopefully I can prove that I am the best player in this scenario today. And that's about it. I'll see you guys in the battle. All right, here we are. We see Fuecoco did end up coming. They have Marini, Dratini. Okay, I'm surprised to see Dratini. Not surprised to see everything else on their team. Have the pen and paper here because we're best of 3, so I can keep some notes on their team. Also, if you guys like the new showdown thing that I have installed, I think it looks nice. Just let me know, because I mean, if you hate it, then I'll not do it. But off the top of my head, I could lead with Grookey. I could lead with the Rhyhorn. Fun nicknames. Got the ESPN college football people. Even got Ben the dog with them. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how I want to lead this game. I mean, it could just be Grookey. LILEEP takes 1,000,000 unless they're Eviolite, but they can't run Eviolite on everything. They can only run 2. So, I mean, we should definitely scout out which 2. I can lead Rhyhorn, which would be nice because I can Toxic that LILEEP, but I can probably just throw off a Grass move and destroy me. So I'm going to go Grookey. They lead Dratini. Interesting. And we're 16 speed. They can easily like Thunder Wave me or anything. I do think that I just want to see what kind of set they have and knock off. I think I will just throw off a knock. Dratini is Sash. Okay. Dragon Tail. That's not bad. I mean, they could have some sort of water move for me. Not 100% sure what this Dratini likes to do. Heavy Slam is pretty free. I can also just set up my rocks. I do think I'm going to click Heavy Slam. They Waterfall, I live, get my berry juice back up, and they flinch. Ah, of course. Dang. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Because I was going to knock him out there. Yeah, what exactly do I end up doing here? They did 96 with that waterfall. Do I need this thing in this game? I can sack, but then not sure how exactly I revenge kill. Looks like it's no bulk, like just like max speed stuff. Return will definitely knock it out from the Litleo. So I'm just gonna heavy slam, let them waterfall knock me out. And I will go into the Litleo. And I get a free return off here. It's gonna do 1,000,000% into anything. I could predict, but I think that they just let this thing go. Okay, they end up outspeeding me, which is crazy. Was not expecting them to outspeed my Scarf. Oh wait, Aqua Jet. I'm stupid. Aqua Jet. So now I'm +1, which is nice. And what do they go into here? Like Pawniard? They go Marini. Does Marini eat this well? Kind of. Marini does kind of eat, but getting this thing chipped down is pretty nice. Flare Blitz is really good in this endgame, but I think I just return. Scout how much it does. It does 50. So yeah, this bold set looks about right. They're liquidation, so physical. A Woodhammer in the grassy terrain does a lot, but they can sludge bomb me and knock me out. I wonder what they have for my Woobat if I just Calm Mind in their face. So I'm gonna do that. And should I tear here or not? I'm not gonna tear here just because I don't want to easily get revenge killed by the Farfetch'd. Just gonna Calm Mind. What are you gonna do? Ice Spinner me. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if they ever end up switching out. Because I can just roost. I'm gonna roost this turn. I lose my flying type, so I have a lot more HP. I'll just click stored power. And knock out the Marini. They go Pawniard here. And they can Sucker Punch me, but if I tear Steel, I will always live. And be able to knock it out with a Heat Wave, even if they're Eviolite. They're gonna knock off. Knocks off my Eviolite, and I knock him out. Perfect. Now they can go Farfetch'd and revenge kill me, but that's okay. They do go Farfetch'd. I'm just gonna roost stack this thing. I mean, they're gonna knock me out. But okay, so they reveal to be Scarfed. Scarf CC, which means I go into my Swirlix. They have the Fuecoco, which is the biggest issue. Do I just straight up go for Chip on it right now? I kind of like doubling out to Grookey to knock it off. So I'm going to do that. They do go straight out to Fuecoco. And I get a knockoff on this guy. And I do see the Eviolite on that. And falter. So now, how much would my acrobatics do? A good chunk. I do die to flamethrower though. But in this endgame, I can win with the Swirlix. So I'm gonna go into this thing. Seed Bomb or Acro? Acro does more. They tear Steel, which is fine by me. I get to go into this thing, and I think I Calm Mind. Flash Cannon, I live. I get the Berry Juice, and I Flamethrower, which takes it out. Alright. I am in a decent spot here. I should outspeed the Scarf. They go LILEEP. And I really, really wonder what this is going to do to me. I'm just going to Calm Mind again. Their Earth Power. So they can't really touch me. Draining Kiss should be a 2-hit KO. It's not. They have some bulk. I'm just going to keep Draining Kiss. They Toxic me, but that's fine. That was a really low roll, and they got Recover. So, I mean, I think they end up winning here. I'm going to Calm Mind again. They can probably just Recover stall me, though. Actually, I think Flamethrower kills here. Bang, it does. And I should be able to outspeed this guy and kill it with Draining Kiss. Perfect. So we take game 1. Awesome. Awesome. GG. So we're up 1-0. We get to see a lot of stuff. They see Terra Steel, Fuecoco. All right. Let's go again. Good luck, have fun again. So now I know their Dratini set. I know that they're Scarfed. Scarf Farfetch'd. What do I lead off with here? I could straight up just lead with Litleo. Into that Dratini. Like if I lead Litleo, they have Waterfall. I'll always outspeed. But they should be like some sort of max attack. I do live 1 Waterfall, but I don't think I live Waterfall into Aqua Jet. That's okay. I think this is still a really good lead. They end up leading Marini, so they lead perfect for it, which is unfortunate. I have a feeling that they might want to set up Toxic Spikes. I'm just going to Wild Charge their face, which is 41. Okay. And they Gunk. Okay. Gunk is fine. I'm going to Wild Charge one more time. Just do a lot of damage as they recover. They can Recover stall me. If I get a crit, then I'm in a great spot. But I do not. I mean, now I have Woobat again. And this is in a similar situation to last game. Do I Calm Mind here or do I Heat Wave? Let's see. No. Reference is not Gabe Davis. These are College football announcers. I'm surprised they don't get that as NFL people. Should I call mind or should I? I will call mind. I do kind of wish I had agility, but I couldn't really fit it. I wonder what they do here. If they go out into the Pawniard... Oh, no, this is good then. They Ice Spinner me. We're in a very, very similar situation to last game. I Roost. I'm going to Heat Wave this turn. They don't switch out. It was a good try. I could Stored Power this turn. Or Heat Wave. But I'm going to Roost up. This thing never beats me. Yeah, I just Roost up again. Get up to full. They recover. That's a misplay, I think. I'm a Heat Wave this turn. They don't switch, which is insane. I'm just going to try to get a play right. You know what? They might switch out this turn. I'm a Heat Wave. I get the burn though, which is nice. They know I have to Roost on this turn. I actually don't because they're burned now. I'm a Heat Wave again. They go Dratini. Okay. I just Stored Power this guy. They Aqua Jet. So I should have Roosted, but it's alright. Get rid of that thing. The Marini is very, very chipped. They go out to this. I'm not going to waste my Terra. They just knock me off. And they're also Scarf. I don't know if I realized that. Scarf Pawniard. Which means I can either go get up my rocks right now or fire off a very, very hardy EQ. Yeah, so no Eviolite. Their Choice Scarf. They could be Adamant though. Does anyone on their team really eat like Earthquake very well? No. Not one person on their team eats Earthquake. But I think the better play here is to set up my rocks first. Because I don't think they have any sort of removal. They go hard out to Marini. And Marini with Liquidation does not knock me out. So I can get rid of this thing with 2 EQs. Just 75%. They just Ice Spinner, which does nothing. And I get another Earthquake off. There goes that thing. Rhyhorn kind of destroys them, but I don't think I eat a hit from the Farfetch'd. Scarf, close combat. Yeah, they definitely kill me. I think this is the time to go hard Swirlix. Yep, I eat the CC. I can call Mind here. Yeah. I think I call Mind. They go Fuecoco. And, I mean, I'm not doing very much. Their Flamethrower shouldn't kill me. I'm just going to T-Bolt. Yeah, I'm going to T-Bolt. They could predict me to go back out to Rhydon or Rhyhorn. They Terra Steel. Wow, you know I have Flamethrower. Terra Steel, Terra Blast my face. which I think is kind of insane. What do I do now? I think at this point, like, my only win con is Treeko. So I have to go out into my Grookey and click knock. I do knock them off, get rid of that Eviolite. They slack off in my face. I'm just gonna Woodhammer, and it's gonna do 1,000,000%. It does 40 as they flamethrower me. I do think that Drain Punch will knock them. I'm gonna Terra Flying. That way I should be able to live a flamethrower, just in case. But I just Drain Punch, which does knock them out. Awesome, and this thing looks great against their last 3 Pokemon. Looks absolutely insane. Do wish I had Power Up Punch. They go hard LILEEP. I guess it's not hard LILEEP, but I Drain Punch this thing. Do 1,000,000. They've got the Berry Juice and they Toxic. The nice thing is that I am recovering. I think that they win here. I don't think I can beat them since I'm not Power Up Punch. Which is really unfortunate. I'm gonna go hard out into Rhyhorn. And I'm gonna Toxic them back. They just Giga Drain. But I do not have a speed boost here. So they're gonna take this game too. Which is unfortunate. Man, I wish that I had, like, if I had Trailblaze on this thing, then I could win. They're just gonna recover. We're gonna stall. And yeah, I mean, this is gonna be scary going into game 3. They're very physically defensive on this thing. Wait, are they? Taking 56. No, they're not. Okay, I'm down to 55. I don't think I live any hit from Farfetch'd. Especially not plus the Toxic. Yep, GG. Time for game 3. The LILEEP is a huge issue. So they thought it has Unburden. It does have Unburden, but they don't know how Unburden works. So, what is my plan? What is the plan for the LILEEP? Because it really stops my sweeps with Treeko. Yeah, it stops my Treeko from sweeping, which is really frustrating. They could lead Marini. If I lead Rhyhorn, that's good. I could also just go back to the Grookey. I think Rhyhorn is pretty decent to get up rocks to chip stuff. And I can throw off Toxics as well. I'd also go Woobat, but I think this time I lead Rhyhorn. If they go back to the Dratini, it's alright. It really is fine. Hopefully I'll actually be able to eat a hit this time and not get flinched. Yeah, I mean, this is coming down to the wire. They brought good stuff. The LILEEP is definitely a good bring with their set. They do lead Dratini. Is rocks that important to get up? Or are rocks that important to get up? Or should I go Swirlix? I can preserve this thing. So I see that, like, I mean, they probably have a role to kill with this waterfall. I'm gonna go out to Swirlix. As they did your Dragon Dance. Wow. Okay, okay. And Dragon Dance. I'm just gonna Draining Kiss this turn. They waterfall me. No flinch, and I get the Draining Kiss off. I can Calm Mind. No, I just Draining Kiss. I was thinking, like, I could let them damage me to get my Unburden, but I think I want to save it. Waterfall, they crit. So I do get my Unburden. But they probably just go Fuecoco. And I really don't have a great answer into Fuecoco. I guess Litleo is not bad. They go Marini, which surprises me. How much does Gunk Shot do? Gunk Shot, I guess, has a chance to kill. I'm gonna go back to my calcs from like last time. Yeah, I mean, there's also a decent shot that I just live this. And if I get +1, I mean, my Thunderbolt's not doing that much. I could also go Rhyhorn here and just click Earthquake. Man, I don't want to throw. Double Scarfers is crazy, though. I'm just going to T-Bolt. Do 75%. They missed the Gunk. Awesome. Deserved after the other two games. After the Heat Wave misses and stuff. I mean, it's unfortunate, though. So there goes Marini. Marini down 6-4. But it's definitely scary. I really wonder what they end up going to. Yeah, they go Fuecoco. If they Terra Steel, I mean, if they don't Terra Steel, they can't actually like knock me out. I'm just gonna Flamethrower. They do stay in this form and Flamethrower me. Honestly, I'm okay with this thing going down. I mean, I don't love it, but it's okay. I'm gonna Flamethrower again. They do Terra Steel this turn. And they take 1 billion. Awesome. So them being at 40% is nice. Can Litleo knock them out? Oh, well, of course, with Flare Blitz. Scarf Flare Blitz actually kind of destroys their team at this point. So I'm going to go for it. I'll get the Moxie boost. I'm really glad they let me chip this thing. And it Terra'd. And this game, I let my Litleo stay alive. I didn't throw it away early. I wonder how much +1 does into the LILEEP. Looks like they're just max HP. +1 Flare Blitz does a bunch. What do I know about the LILEEP? Did they reveal Earth Power? I think they did. So, what about Earth Power? Into my Litleo. It does not knock me out from full, but after some chip it does. They go hard, LILEEP. Okay. Take 60. I mean, of course, Berry Juice. Now next time this Litleo comes in, it gets a kill, I think. I'm gonna go out into my Rhyhorn. They Earth Power me, which is a good play. I'm gonna Toxic. They could easily go out into the Pawniard. I mean, how much Earthquake is doing a lot. It's probably bringing it into Litleo range, actually. I'm at Earthquake. I should outspeed them. Do 52. They Giga and get it all back. Yeah, that makes sense. The nice thing, though, is that I completely wall them with Woobat. They actually can't do anything if I Terra Steel. But then they have the Farfetch'd. I'm gonna call mine no Terra. I don't think they click Toxic this turn. If they do, that's crazy. Oh, they miss. Okay. And I think I just stored power. I mean, it is unfortunate for them. They Giga this turn. Stored power again. And knock out that LILEEP. So if they're not max speed Scarf on the Pawniard and Farfetch'd, then I should just win. Also, I think Treeko wins, so I don't Terra this. They knock me off. Does knockoff kill my Litleo? It's a very, very max roll if they're Jolly. Just gonna go for the Flare Blitz. I do get it because I am Scarfed. Get the +1 attack. And we'll see if they're max speed on the Farfetch'd. Looks like they're not, but they might be. Flare Blitz. They're not. Take them out with that. Do we die to recoil? Nope. And we get the dub with a Litleo sweep. Of course, that game 3 was a little bit hacked-full. I mean, there was some in all the games. This one was definitely bad against them, but missing the Toxic did not matter. It literally just did not matter. Yeah, missing that Toxic against my Woobat did not matter one bit. So I feel a little bit better about it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I played pretty solid. I learned a lot about their team and used that. The double Scarfers was really good into my team. Luckily, I had the Scarf of my own. I also had 2 Unburdened Pokemon. Their LILEEP was a massive threat, and I think letting it go down in that game was a huge mistake for them. I think they had to leave that thing at full HP so they could never get swept by any of the Pokemon on my team. I mean, after I already proc the Berry Juice, then Treeko always beats it, and Treeko sweeps at that point. So, I mean, great games to Hydreigon. They played great. I feel like I played good as well. Sorry that you are not moving on, but L. That's about it for me for this one, and I will see you guys in the next week's playoff match. Peace out.